Alright, we're going to be looking at the Witch of Agnesi. I don't know, that's the name of this curve right here. Kind of looks like the normal curve. But what we're going to be doing is finding the slope of the tangent line, let's say, um, at looks like 2, 1 in this particular problem here. The Witch of Agnesi. I guess that's how you pronounce that, Agnesi. Oh boy. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, so here it is. We've got our equation, and this is the actual point on the graph, 2, 1. So I want to find dy over dx, and that means we're going to be using implicit differentiation. We don't necessarily have to use implicit differentiation in this problem, but we're demonstrating on how to do that. So, because this problem here we could solve for y if we wanted to. Remember, we use implicit differentiation when it's extremely difficult to solve for y in the equation. But, alright. So this is a product of, I would say two separate functions here, but we got a product. And so what we're going to want to do here is take the derivative of the first. So this is the product rule. So the derivative of x squared plus 4. And the derivative of x squared is 2x. And the derivative of 4 is 0. But then we rewrite the second. Plus, and then rewriting this first part. The derivative of y is 1. But then remember, we got to tack on a dy dx, but in this case I'm using this notation, y prime. It just seems to be a lot, I don't know, easier, cleaner, whatever. And then once we get down to this point here, I'm not going to actually solve for y prime, because the goal here is just to find the slope at the point right here on the curve. And so we can get down to this right here and then just go ahead and plug 2, 1 in for plug 2 in for x, 1 in for y, and then solve for y prime. So 2 times 2 times 1 is, let's see, 4. This is going to be 2 squared is 4, so that's 8. And then solving for y prime, bringing the 4 over, you get negative 4, and then you could say dividing both sides by 8 if you want. And so then we have negative a half. So negative a half is the slope of that tangent line I'd had drawn on the map, or the graph, I mean. We'll talk about the map later on. The treasure map. Okay.